little kid. She just had it like a couple months ago.
She was that big guy?
Yeah. He turned out good too. She doing really good to me. I'm really happy for her.
Happy
I'm
Easter.
Really glad she
The
did
5th.
good. But when Kat left the mission,
My birthday's a week later.
she got scared. But they kicked me out of Casa.
Sometimes it happens on Easter. This year it's 1 week later.
Oh, I see.
So Casa said for me to go to the mission. And I went over to the mission. The mission wasn't gonna let me in. And I had to walk all myself almost. I got half.
And the 5th is a Wednesday?
To fucking South.
No, it's got to be a Sunday. Always
East.
It's Sunday.
Because of Kat saying that
It's-
she was very afraid and fearing for her life for me.
Yes.
I have available Monday, May 4th at 3:30.
Not afternoon. What do you have on Cinco de Mayo?
You need to get down there and go smoke some damn oil.
That's a really interesting number.
Same thing.
No, you use that excuse.
You have nothing early?
Because you
Earlier I
just found out
don't.
that you got
No.
cancer and that you just all done. That's
What
on you.
about a later time? What about a later date?
Okay.
I ain't trying to-
And you're looking for a morning?
Yeah, it could be a 1 o'clock or 11 o'clock. I just don't want to be late in the afternoon or
Okay.
early in the morning.
Let's see. I don't have anything until Tuesday, June 2nd at 11.
That works for me.
Okay.
I won't go crazy until then.
I just got done talking to her. And she said, I said, yeah, they almost put me in jail a couple of days ago. She's like, for real? I was like, yeah, but they thought I was out there using. Said, well,
So
you
tomorrow
tried
is
to
April
use
Fool's.
that gas
It
station.
is. Yeah. Watch out.
Uh-oh.
Straight on in. I said, you know something? I'm not even gonna let
Okay,
you
well,
go.
look, here you
That's
go,
what I
sir.
told her.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Have a good day.
When I came, I asked her, man,
Oh, I'm glad you started one because I don't feel bad about starting my own. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to startle you. I was talking to my friend. Huh.
Just gonna check my messages. I mean, not my messages, the time.
Yeah, I'm sorry it took so long. But so Linda wanted to talk a while, and we got Dr. Wexler going. Thank you very much.
I'll use the time to clean my car a little.
Yes.
And clean.
You don't go to the car wash? Well, I guess
You know, I park underneath my oak tree.
it costs a lot of money to go to the
Yeah.
car wash too.
And I washed it. Dee said I should wash it. So I washed
You don't have room in the garage?
it. No, because it's a single.
Single garage. And
Yeah, and
fill
it's
it
got
with stuff.
Yeah. And in fact, I still.
Oh,
have
and we
your
can
stuff.
bring your other stuff back
Okay.
because I've got room for it now.
Yeah, I figured we'd do that today. Or we
Bring
can
it
do
back?
next week.
Yeah, we could. Well, whenever. Yeah, it's not a hurry. And we can even bring it back a little at a time.
Yeah, in fact, I haven't charged you yet.
I know. Start the bill going.
Well, it'll be 45.
Mm.
Mid-April. Because it's 15 a month.
Right. Well, my check should come either somewhere between the 18th and the 23rd. I'll look it up, but the last ones were on the 18th. But as I recall, when I looked it up, I think it slid in April.
You never know. Oh, when I was cleaning up, I found Dee wants me to record albums that he likes, or CDs. So he wants to use iTunes and buy them, but
That's crazy.
basically. So I went to the library and I got like 10 albums and downloaded them all and put them on.
What does he
CDs.
want?
He wants all of. Let's see. Marvin Gaye, Frank Sinatra, Roy Orbison, Boy Dog Pondering.
Okay, well, I've got some Frank Sinatra. Some of those other ones I don't. But two of those.
Marvin Gaye, I got all of his.
Two of those.
Paul Simon, I got all of his.
Two of those boxes are full of CDs, brand new. And one of the things I had talked about, I found the place that sells music, and they said I could bring them down. But we might look in there. There might be some Frank Sinatra or something.
I have one Frank. No, I have two Franks.
I have one or two.
And then I got a Louis Armstrong that I think he likes.
But I wouldn't do iTunes because you lose them.
Well, then tell him that.
Well, he
you don't
just
have to
doesn't
tell him
know.
that.
Just get him the freaking CDs.
Well, that's
And
what I
actually,
do.
the thing is, go to the used place and get the used CDs. That'll be better. Have you been there?
No.
Well,
I mean, years ago, yeah.
right, yeah, down on State Street, and then you could probably just look through there and find everything you want, and then
Well,
it's
I've been
like
going
$4 or
to the
$5
library.
per. Oh, so you can rent them.
And then it's
Download it and it's free, and then well, that's like,
smart.
well, that's smart, but how do they keep people from stealing music right and left?
They don't care.
The library is participating in the conspiracy to steal music in a way. But I know that's,
But what does it matter?
I don't care. I believe in setting it free anyway. But it is interesting that you're able to go to the library.
My girlfriend did it.
How many can you take?
I took 11. I'm sure you can take like 50 at a time.
My freaking God. And do you have like a Mac for it?
No.
Okay, I'll tell you what. Have I got a deal for you?
You've got a deal for me?
I think I have a deal for you. So, you have the ability to go to the library. You have a library card, ability to get CDs. I have the ability to have all kinds of computers, download those into iTunes, and then take those iTunes and put them.
Is this yours?
Oh, yes. That's the thing I lost. Remember the other day I was
Yeah.
looking all over? That was the thing I was missing. It's
Well, that's why I asked.
No,
I found
thank
it
you.
today.
Yeah, if you see anything weird like that, that's me.
Well, I found the CDs because I was like, I turned them in and then the library said I had 3 missing. 3 were overdue. And I'm like, fuck. And I told him, I don't know where they are. And he goes, I think they might be in your bedroom. I'm like, yeah, they could be. They could be fucking anywhere. But I had them in the back seat. And when you drive and you slam on the brakes, they all flew everywhere.
So,
So they were I found one under the seat. So I told you that. And I looked under both. And then today I found the other 2. So I found all 3. So I'm like, thank God. One library book I had on iDoc on a, steward's boat. And I didn't, the library's like, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, oh shit. We're going to go to Craft Essentials. It's closer and
that sounds
cheaper.
great. That's great. No, because I was thinking about that too, because it's not essential you go to Michael's. That was just the only name I could think of. So what I was going to mention is, if you go get a bunch of CDs, come over to my boat,
Okay.
then I'll just show you how. We'll download them onto my computer, and then we can download those files along with all the rest of my music if he wants. And do you have a Windows computer?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm sure there's a way to take those files and like put them on a drive or something, and then get them to your Windows computer. Because once they're on files, then it's easy. But if it's an iTunes, they're digitally copyrighted and they're not easy to move around.
Well, and
That's what he doesn't understand.
Yeah, nor does he need to understand. He's
Right,
just,
I understand.
For some reason, he's really into getting a ton of music. He's all, I'll pay. And it's like, you know, I don't want him to pay a ton of money for that shit at a song. You know?
Right. And he shouldn't need to, especially if you can go to the library and get those.
And you know he has no money.
Right. I want to get Angels and Airwaves. I used to have Angels and Airwaves.
What is that?
It's a band.
Okay, I'll look for it because I'm going to go there today
And
after I drop
Angels
you
and
off.
Airwaves, and they played in Santa Barbara. And I don't know how I lost it off of my computer. But it might have been an iTunes, and so it could have got screwed that way.
So did you ask about your ankles?
Actually I did, but and he said well, a lot of stuff, if, you know, you need a doctor, blah blah blah, but I didn't. But the other thing is, I mean, he even inspected my ankle. They're really not that swollen right now.
Well, I think just sit and walk and dancing's perfect.
Yeah, as I told him, it doesn't hurt me. I don't even feel it. It's really more you observing it. And actually, but the thing is, right now, when I woke up this morning, this leg is almost the same size as this one. It wasn't before. So somehow it fixed itself.
Well, because you were sleeping.
I slept 9 hours too.
Yeah.
Maybe that was the help. Instead of going for 6 hours, I slept 9 hours. And even though I might not be standing up when I'm sitting down, my legs, the blood is flowing to my legs, so.
Well, it's not as bad as standing. Because basically half of it is in the bad way. And the other half isn't.
You have arrived at your destination. Your route guidance is now finished.
Oh, that's close and neat. Neat and close.
Pretty much. I guess it's in here. It's called Craft Essentials, so let me know if you see it. I think it's way on the other end.
Okay.
And I think it's huge. And then you should ask about finishing tape for after you cut a rug. Is there a special tape that you put on it?
Right, good idea.
And then I don't know that you need a rug cutter. I don't know why an X-Acto blade wouldn't work.
Maybe not, but I don't think a rug cutter would cost much.
Okay, we'll see.
And they might even say it's an X-Acto blade, but I'd rather get the right tool, spend a little money, than be screwing around with something that wasn't the right tool.
And then last night I threw the stuff on your whatchamacallit.
Did we pass? I wasn't paying attention.
You know what? It might have used to be here.
Cloud Jump Club.
My thing is 7 years old.
What did it say the address was?
Well, right here. It didn't really say the address. Let me see. Destination.
Oh, you know what? I'll use my iPhone Plus. See if it does anything. Let's see. I might have to put on my data. Settings. Carrier cellular. Data on. Okay, so let's see. Is it map? Is it?
Please proceed to the highlighted route. Then the route guidance will start.
Okay, well, why did it say we were here if we're not here?
So you think we still might be in the same area?
I have no idea.
for lease.
I think it was probably where that cloud place is what I'm thinking.
Where am I? Okay, so let's see. Crafts. He has a Michael's
Okay, we'll
Art
go to Michael's.
Essentials. Okay,
Art
Mike.
Essentials is really expensive, and I know they don't have they don't have rug stuff.
And then there's a Victorian Vogue.
Yeah, that's enough. That's costumes.
And you know what it is?
Uh-huh.
Okay, so I won't.
That's on Fairview.
Proceed about 9/10 of a mile